Right, welcome to this order unboxing here. It's a chance for you to see a sneak peek of new units that are on the way and new projects for the armies on both of the channels. So I've got this order from gamingfigures.com. They do Games Workshop at a discounted rate and also other gaming systems as well. So a mixture of things in here. It's all sorts of different things going on. There's some sort of secret projects as well lined up. So there's a fair few things to show you. First one then is a Harlequin Shadow Seer. I've actually got two. This is for the new Harlequin army that I'm working on at the moment. I've got most of the models, but I do need a couple of Shadow Seers to complete one of the formations that I'm running in the new army. It's a beautiful model. I may well try and do this colour scheme here. It does look very nice. Hope to do a Harlequin painting tutorial for this channel, and then also an in-depth painting tutorial, something bigger and harder to do on the Plus channel as well. Keep a lookout for Harlequins. Very excited about that project. Really hoping to make a competitive, decent army for them, but still one that's has a nice theme and a good spread of all the different units as well. I pretty much hope to have an army with every unit represented from the Codex, all being well. So looking forward to that. Should be exciting. Challenge as well. Probably the most challenging army to put together, painting wise and in the gaming side of things as well. Then it's XV25 stealth battlesuits for the Tau. I'm going to make some more changes to the Tau army, just some tweaks to the list I'm currently running at the moment, and battlesuits, stealth battlesuits will be featured in this new list, but this is way ahead of time here. I've got to get these painted up. There's still some more battle reports to come with the current Tau, but some changes taking place. So stealth battlesuits will feature in a future list for the Tau. Hopefully they'll be effective enough. So that's that one. And just the usual hobbying materials here. So Purity Seal, brilliant stuff. Spray there from Games Workshop. Got two of them. Just the standard varnish that I use. Then washes, Agrax Earthshade, just getting myself a good supply of these. Do get through. This is sort of a standard wash that I use for a lot of the painting. Agrax Earthshade, and they come in these big tubs now, so that's really good. So there's those. This could be a fourth one. Yeah, so that's a good supply then. That'll keep me going for a long time. Hashtag copper. There you'll see that being used in a lot of the. I use it in my Scutari, Tau armies. I use it in, so a lot of the armies that Dark Elder uses that colour as well. So get through a fair bit of that. Chaos Black spray, still one of the best primers around. And then the white as well, Corax White as it's called now. It used to be Skull White spray, but it's Corax White now. Then Space Marine Land Speeder, bit of a surprise, but just sort of working on the Imperial Fists at the moment. They've had a hard time. They've won a few games, but like, it's an army that struggles. A lot of suggestions and things coming through, sort of developing that army at the moment on the Plus channel. And I've got a new theme, sort of heading off in a theme that's sort of not standard really. It's sort of a strong theme, but one that's not too popular. But I think it works well and it looks pretty good. But Land Speeders will still be featuring, and I'm just boosting up the numbers of those as well. I'm a big fan of them. Just visually, I think they're a lovely model. So another Land Speeder there. Then yeah, there's this one, Orc Trucks. Should be three of them. Now you have to keep a lookout for a future video on this. I've bought the Orc Truck models here, but then I'm not going to be making Orc Trucks out of them, but I'm going to be cutting them up and making them into other things. You have to keep a lookout for that. That's a future project to come, and it's sort of a new option for the Orcs. They have been doing very, very well in games, but I think they could be just a little bit better with a few changes I've been working on. And these trucks I'm going to convert into something else. You'll have to see, keep a lookout for that one, but that's a project for the future. An exciting one really. Love doing conversions with the Orcs, and just looking around on the internet, different pictures of different conversions that people have done. Orcs can look fantastic when you do good conversions on them. So keep a lookout for those to see what these trucks are turned into. Got some units lined up to make some conversions of them. So that's them. Then, yeah, one of the new pieces of terrain here, the Haemotrope reactor. Will go nicely with the Skitarii army that I'm doing. Some kind of a feature, it's a nice feature to have in the middle of the table. Some kind of objective, or just a feature to have. There's a nice mat that GameMat.eu have done. I can put this on there. It's sort of a Skitarii Mars style sort of ammunition supply area, and this sort of terrain would look quite nice on top of that. So I've got one of those. And then some more stuff for Space Marines here. Another Stalker Hunter, and then another one. Two. So I've already got one. So for Imperial Fists, you know, sort of kind of against a lot of advice. People have been saying, oh, these are rubbish, they're not very good, but I'm going to give them a chance. I think they work better in a squadron of 3, either this configuration, but I reckon I'm going to experiment by switching over to this, the Stalker configuration there. When you get 3 of them, so we're giving away a bit of the battle plan here, just to dominate the skies of this new Imperial Fist army. When you get 3 of those in a squadron, all of their shots get ignores cover, which is, you know, major rules bonus there. That you know, a flyer, its chink save's not going to count when all 3 combine their firepower. So just that real strength as far as anti-aircraft fire is concerned. So it'd be fascinating to see if it works. And they're not too expensive, about 70-75 points a time. And then they're armour 12 front and side, so I think they're pretty decent enough. I can use them to shoot at skimmers as well, normal ballistic skill, jet bikes also, so I think they'll be good enough, hopefully, we'll see. But a bit of painting to do there, 2 more Imperial Fist vehicles. It'd be nice to have decent anti-aircraft battery there in full strength for the Space Marines. Then, yeah, there's a couple of, a bit nervous about showing you these next ones. There's a codex in here. I'll open it up so you can see it. I'm not going to pass too much comment on this one, because sort of seeing could be happening in the future here. Yeah, it's a Khorne Demonkin Codex. Not going to say much more comment than that, so I'm not going to say any more. I'll just push that to the side. And then, last but not least, is one of these. Never bought one before, always had an eye on one, but we are planning some big games of the Orcs, possibly Apocalypse. It is a possibility we may be able to do an Orc Apocalypse game, which is something very, very exciting, and I just thought I cannot go to an Apocalypse game and use Gut Rippers Orcs without one of these big boys, so hoping to use an Orc Stomper in a future Apocalypse game of the Orcs. May even try and incorporate it into a few games of regular 1850 points as well, just for fun. Huge model, big challenge to paint, but it's going to be fun. I think the rules for it, I think it's rock solid. It's a great weaponry on there, deadly in combat, and tons of hull points, so it'll be fascinating to see how well this thing does in regular games of 40k, and then also in Apocalypse games as well. So that's it, that's the whole box emptied out there. So some pretty good mixture there, as I've said, and then some pretty good units turning up. Just sort of polishing off different armies here, so some stuff for the Orcs, Harlequins, Tau, Space Marines, just a mixture of things for them. But that's the unboxing video there. It's giving you a sneak peek of things that are planned, you know, quite a way ahead in the future. Keep a lookout for these units, gradually get them painted up and introduced into their armies and into different games and so on. But that's the sneak peek there. As I said, I got this order from gamefigures.com. They do Games Workshop at a discounted rate. But there it is. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.